ASMR. I don't know if this feels good or not. Maybe it's like super annoying. Hello, my people. How are we today? Welcome to yet another Monday stream. Hello. I am recovering from I am recovering from not being able to speak English apparently. I am recovering from an illness. I over the weekend I got this like sinus infection which really took me out. And fun thing, arose it arose literally in the middle of the Midnight Delight show. So I did one set with the band, and then as soon as we were done, I ran to the back of the bar, to the staff area, and I just like I lay down on our inflatable mattress that we have there, and I was like trying to focus, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't know it was a sinus infection. I was feeling a lot of things, and I was trying like not to faint or not to puke, and Rick was like, "The hell." But it was fine. Like I took some pain meds and I went back and finished the show. And the next day was somewhat the same. Like I had to take like some harder drugs to get me through the show. And if you know me at all, you know that I am not used to taking medicine like for anything. And I took like some sinus Tylenol, which really did the trick. But at the same time, it made me like very drunk and like emotionally numb. It was so wild. Like I'm very sensitive to medicine. So for the next day, which was yesterday, Sunday, I was feeling like just sad the whole time, and it was like an unnatural type of sadness. And I'm like, geez, man, this Tylenol. I am really able to feel every and any side effect from drugs because I don't take anything at all. Hope not you're feeling better today. I hope that you're feeling better, maybe. I know. Little junkie me. Like I texted my um Rick's dad's wife. She's a doctor. Well, she's a physiotherapist, but she knows things. And then she told me like, "Oh, the one that I take is Tylenol sinus." And that's the one I took, and it really does the trick. Like it removed every pain that I was feeling. But because I'm a sensitive little being that doesn't take any drugs for anything at all, I just like power through my diseases. It it really made it possible for me to feel the side effects of Tylenol, and it just brought me like depression. I don't know how else to describe it. The day of the show, like a couple of hours after I took the meds, I felt a little bit like out of my own body, like a little bit drunk. And then the next day I felt just depressed. I'm like, geez, man. I don't know how people I read the instructions on how to take the meds, and it's like it's a high dose right away because they tell you to take 2 pills at a time, like big ass pills. I'm like, all right. But it said that you should take two of those big pills every 4 hours until the disease leaves you. And I took two of them, and I just felt okay, no pain, but very depressed. So I don't know how in the world I would feel if I had taken them like every 4 hours. My God, awful. Spectre, am I a bit late to the party? You're fashionably late. You're 4 minutes late. Is she even reading YouTube comments? Well, David, I can't tell this amazing story and read the YouTube comments at the same time. So now I'll get to them. Why? What do you want to say to me? Huh? So Talano drunk hits you more than shot after shot after shot? Apparently, yeah, Paul. I think so. I don't know what that says about me. Maybe I'm just like a very old soul. Maybe I'm like a medieval woman, you know? Because I bet if you gave Tylenol to a medieval woman, she would feel everything that I felt and more, maybe. But give that woman like cups upon cups of wine, and she wouldn't feel a thing. I've been dealing with pinched nerve in my back all week, and I've been taking a tramadol, and it don't even touch it. Like it doesn't even touch the pain. Like it doesn't do anything for you. Hello from Mexico. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, thank you, Fresno. Do you like this top? It's new. Hello. Medieval Portugal. Well, I don't have Portuguese ancestry. Ancestry? Yeah, I have. Well, if we're talking about like the medieval ages, I don't know how far back I go, like to where in the world I go, but I have in my blood, I have Italian. I also have Turkish, and those are the main ones. Italian and Turkish. Italian on my mom's side and Turkish on my dad's side. Ancient spirits. Yeah, that's what I always say about myself. I'm just an ancient spirit. I have an annoyingly high tolerance to drugs. Keenan, I back when I lived in London, I all of my friends, not all of my friends, most of my friends, they also had very high tolerance to drugs, but it was because they took so many drugs. Like for like they each had their own little drug bag, little bag inside of their actual bag, because for every headache or for every insomnia or for every sleepiness that they had a drug for it, and they would have like monster energy drinks all the time, and I would be so against it all the time. I'm like, you people, just chill. Like you don't need a medicine for everything. And I hold this to this day, especially more so now. I try to take as little drugs as possible. For me, it's Saxon and Norse. Awesome. Ottomans and, oh my god, Etruscans. Etruscans? Me for all of my subjects. Yes. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Thank you, Maria. Oh my god, I didn't say my hellos today, did I? Let me say my hellos to you people who are here. Miriel, hello. Aurel, hello. Horia? Horia? Spectre, Magica, William, Keenan, my man, Krista, girl, Paul, Alex, hello. Fresno Kid, Matthew, David, hello, hello, hello. Anthony, Phil, Lalo, Jorgen. It's so good to see you all. Mate, hello. James. I did one of those DNA tests because my mom is adopted and I'm 60% British, 13% French, and a handful of assorted nonsense. The 13% we don't talk about. Krista, that is so cool. I would love to do one of those DNA tests. Love, love, love. If you have Turkish ancestry, why don't you come to Kats Katstamboul for a concert? Well, why don't I go anywhere for that matter for a concert? Because concerts are very hard and expensive to manage, and we are perhaps the most independent artists ever. Like, we don't even have a manager, we don't have a booking agent, which is the dude who actually books your shows, like across around the world, and we don't have anybody, so it's all up to us. And especially now, like trying to make this music bar happen here in our hometown, we're like really trying to make it happen, and now we're back to uploading consistently on YouTube as well, so that's what we're focusing on right now. But I would love to go. Can you imagine? Can you come to Germany? I would love to. I will never forgive myself um, that during my years studying abroad in London, I traveled a little bit around Europe, but I didn't make it to Germany. I didn't make it to Germany. I went to damn Lithuania, okay? I could have gone to Germany. It was an amazing trip. Don't get me wrong. Going to Lithuania, I loved getting to know that country. Well, I didn't get to know the country. I went to Vilnius specifically, but even that, it was amazing. But I didn't go to dang Germany. I also didn't go to Spain. That was a mistake. What else didn't I do? So much that I wish I had done. I wish I had taken more time to travel around. Mr. As this hype train does not even stop by Poland but goes straight for Orlandi. Choo choo. Well, in my case, this hype train doesn't even stop at Germany. You are white and from Brazil. I'd be damned if there is not a bit of German in there. Scandinavian and German according to my DNA test. No, I don't think I have any German in me. If I was from the south of Brazil, then for sure. Very high chances, but no. I don't think so. Have you been to Hungary? No, I have not. Wait, you have German DNA, Alex? Do you? Well, apparently he does. There is not a bit Scandinavian and German according to my. Oh, sorry. You're talking specifically about me, but have you had your DNA test to see exactly what you are? I can speak the language a little bit, so I might get by. I cannot speak a word of German. Rick speaks German because he went to a German school or like a bilingual school. That's where he learned German, but he tried to teach me a little bit and it's fucking hard, man. Really, really fucking hard. National tour, Violet Orlandi and the Beantones. Matthew, don't tease me with that. I would love. I'll be quite honest. I messaged them last week, um, asking them whether or not they wanted to collab with me on my original song, Hold Me Close. They haven't seen the message yet, and I hope they do. I hope they do. I would love to work with them. But right now, I think they're on tour now, so I'm pretty sure they're going out of their minds with a busy schedule. My DNA could even tell me if I was more or less likely to think cilantro tastes like soap. I've seen those more comprehensive DNA tests where it tells you like which types of diseases are most likely to affect you in an older age as well, and that terrifies me. As useful as it is, it truly terrifies me. But specifically about the cilantro, I can 100% say that I would eat salads in a pond, like hundreds of salads every day of pure cilantro. I just love cilantro so much, especially when it's paired with a mint leaf and some like raw onions and some like chicken broth, and that's how we have a pho, basically. Mm. A lot of German people ended up in South America and in general after World War One and more after World War Two, mostly Argentina. Yeah, Spectre, I know that. And Brazil was lucky enough to receive one of the most notorious Nazi doctors ever. I learned after watching The Zone of Interest. The Zone of Interest doesn't touch upon this subject, but I was so interested in it that I went ahead and researched about that episode in human history a little bit. And yeah, Brazil received one of the most notorious Nazi doctors ever, and he passed away like not far from me. And apparently his skull is being used to this day in this like in this university for like medical purposes. Very funny. No, I was speaking about my DNA test. I am Scandinavian by a vast majority and some German. Oh, poor you. Oh my God, Matthew, I hope they get back to me. I hope so. I know he escaped here. He immigrated. I work in Paris, and honestly, I don't recommend at all this city because so much bad mentality. In what way? I've never been to Paris. I've never been to France in general. My mother-in-law now lives in France. Sorry, in France with her now husband, and I hope we get to visit her someday. What do you mean poor? I mean poor you that you don't have more German in you. I know you want more German. The closest I get to a salad is a kebab. I get you. Ever since I started eating so much red meat, I sort of gave up on salads. But there is like this, I still very much appreciate salads. I just don't appreciate leaves anymore. Like I hate iceberg lettuce. It's just disgusting and it does nothing for your body. But now when we're talking herbs like cilantro and mint, I'm like, make me a salad with a bunch of cilantro and mint leaves, and I'll be fine. All right, let me catch up on the website where we pair our pals real quick. All right. Of course, the earliest of the birds, Mr. Alex, thank you so much for your $100 donation. You get 2 valid fortunes, a signed poster, and a FaceTime call. Let me see what you said. Bru, hola, Violeta. I hope you've had a great weekend. You look stunning in both Scarecrow's Dream and Rebirth. Thank you. Had to see you up. Glad to see you upload again. It's been sorely missed. Freedom yours, Alex. Okay. No way. That is that is true. That's true. I'm gonna read it quietly to you, so maybe you'll understand what he said. Ginger is if you rearrange the letters. And I've never thought about that. That's so true. Okay. All right, Alex, let's see what the universe has in store for you. One, two, a big boy. First, don't let the octopus tell you who you are. Okay? Second, don't be afraid to let ants crawl all over your arm unless they start biting you. It's an old saying. I'm gonna sneeze. Uh, uh. Oh, Sarah, hello. Hello, hello. Orlando, almost like me. Orgulho de você ser brasileira. Quando você vai fazer um trabalho aqui no Brasil? Minas Gerais te espera. Bom, eu moro no Brasil, então em teoria todos os meus trabalhos são no Brasil. Se você de Minas Gerais um dia vier até São Paulo, você pode conhecer o The Raven, o nosso bar de música. E infelizmente eu não sei a próxima vez que a gente vai fazer um show assim fora da cidade. É muito difícil marcar show, gente. E ainda mais sendo independente, é você mesmo que tem que ligar para os lugares e eu não sei o que acontece, que é difícil receber uma ligação de volta. Então, I don't know. So, great reminder from Alex. We just released yet another video on our main channel, Violet Orlandi, of course. We released our Angra cover, which was requested by Jose Maria. And fun fact, Jose Maria went to the bar. He came all the way to Brazil and he went to the bar twice. And I just feel bad for him because he caught me right at the time that I was feeling so ill. But it was lovely getting to meet him in person. Jose Maria, I don't know if you're here right now, but thank you for requesting the song. It was lovely meeting you in person. And it's been really fun. Like some of the members of the band have been sharing our cover a lot. That's always nice to see. And some people message me saying, "Oh my God, you're taking like full advantage of the reunion of the band." And I didn't even know. It was purely coincidental that the video came out when it did. And but good for me. Enjoying the hype train, right? You sound different between languages. It's cute. I know I sound very different. I can't even I can't control it. And I can't even change it if I wanted to. But I think that's most people. BH espera. I would love to go to Belo Horizonte. We Belo Horizonte, we a couple of years back when we were doing the shows here, we did two shows here in São Paulo and we did one in Rio. We also wanted to do a show in Belo Horizonte, like very badly. And we thought it was going to work out very well. But when I say that nobody called me back to receive me in their venues, and I'm like, I don't know what else to do. That's literally what happened because I really tried. I really, really tried. And we even landed on a pretty cool venue that was exactly the size that we needed. It was the um it was a rock, mostly rock inclining venue as well, so it made perfect sense. And we were in the process of like drafting the contract with the man, and then he disappeared, and then he never replied to me again. So the world of being an independent musician is tough in this aspect because sometimes it's just not meant to be, you know? And you rely on so many other people to make these shows happen as well. Where do you perform in São Paulo? So, Marcos, we have our own music bar at Vila Madalena. It's called the Raven Music Bar. So if you go to Instagram, you will be able to see all of the information, and we play there. Not as like myself, Violet Orlandi, but Rick and I have a corporate band called Midnight Delight, and we play there every Friday nights and Saturday nights as well. It's mostly like it's mostly pop. We play like vintage pop and a little bit of rock as well. Mm, 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 mm. That's called vocal adaptation. Multilingual speakers tend to unconsciously switch timbres, pitch, and tone between languages. That is so true. And I find it very useful whenever I don't speak a third language, sadly. But whenever I'm watching a movie or I see a video of somebody speaking in a different language like Italian or French, the most helpful thing, the most helpful place for you to start at, or for me to start at, perhaps, is to try to imitate the person and not the language first, you know? Like put the person before the language. So you will do like a poor imitation of the person themselves, and you will be able to get a feel of the how the vowels are supposed to be, how the consonants are supposed to hit as well. And I think that's how you land with different uh vocal intonations depending on the language you speak. Okay, the grammar alone is torture, and that I say as a German. I believe you. I believe you. Yeah, the biggest pain in the ass for Brazilian Portuguese, I would say, if you're learning as a foreigner, is to understand that the language sounds 100% differently when you hear people speaking as opposed to what you read on the page. If you just read on what it is on the page, you're going to sound like a robot. You're not going to sound like a human being if you read Brazilian Portuguese. So I think that would be quite tough for people to get used to if you're aiming to have like a flawless accent, you know? Oh, I've been drinking mint tea forever. I've just got a sickness bug or issue with medication. Sarah, girl, no. We got to get all of these things away from you. My God. If you have not already, you guys should really add Ballroom Blitz to your Midnight Delight set list. It would be cool as hell. I don't think I know Ballroom Blitz. I'm gonna see if Rick knows it. All right, let me go back. Let me catch up a little bit and then I'll get to my freedoms. All right, next donation via the website where we pay our pals is from Phil Leavich. Thank you so much, sir, for your $25 reaction donation. You get a Violet Fortune. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You said, "Happy Monday, Violet. I enjoyed your two new I enjoyed your two new videos from Thursday and Sunday and want to give you my fortune today. My song request is your cover of Drive. Thanks again, Phil Leavich." Let's see, Phil. Ooh. Don't squish the strawberry before you harvest it. It's another very old saying that's not in style anymore. Right, let me open Drive here. And next we have another from Mr. Alex. Thank you so much, sir. You know what songs we have not played in a minute? In the Middle of a Heartbeat for Sarah, or Doing What the Devil Says to Do. Either one of those would be a welcome comeback. Oh, let's for sure do let's for sure do In the Middle of the Heartbeat and dedicate it to Miss Sarah since she's not feeling well. Oh my god, and now we have Mate with another Kitify request. Thank you so much, by the way, for your $25 donation. And your request. Hi V, would you Kitify Red Hot Chili Peppers' Other Side? Oh my god. Let's try. Let me give you your fortune. I gotta top this up again. Mate, watch out for the rat tomorrow. Mmm. Look, that's disgusting. Other Side. Kiddified.
Hello.
Okay, that's gonna be fun. If you... Oh no, it's here.
No, not slide. I separate my sword.
Muriel, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Looking back to the days you were singing from your room until today, would you change any of your big decisions? Any regrets? Also, can you give us one your big bye you said before songs? Oh my god. Bye. I think that's how I did it. Would you change any of your big decisions? Mm, I don't think so. Kind of hard to say. Like, I don't have any regrets because we did what we thought was right at the time. Um, yeah, I don't think it would be fair to say that I have any regrets. But if I was like to truly like open up to you guys right now, it has been a struggle recently, like kind of like trying to make peace with the fact that we don't get nearly as many views as we did in the past. And now like it's like a tiny minority of people who send me these comments, but their comments are somewhat like, oh, like I don't know what went wrong with you. Like I don't know how you could go from one of the best cover artists on YouTube to doing like whatever this is now. And like I understand that my journey on YouTube is a little bit unconventional, maybe. It's not the one that you see everybody doing because I'm such an eclectic person and I cannot for the life of me just make the same type of video and the same type of music every time, which is the thing that the internet overall loves the most. So channels um like let's say Voice Avenue, they make the same thing. Like they have been so consistent over so many years, decades at this point. And I could never. I get so bored. Like there's always something more that I would like to make, you know? And sometimes I receive comments like, for example, in the video that I made for Alex for Lacuna Coil's Our Truth, there was a comment there that said, I think, no matter how high of a production you make, it's never gonna be as good as the videos you made in your bedroom with just like the plain black backdrop. And that is just so weird to me. That is so weird because it's more or less the same thing. Like in Our Truth, I also had like the black backdrop, but there was like a clear artistic vision for the video itself. And I made the makeup myself. I edited the video myself. I lit the video myself. And I was heavily involved in the recording process of the song itself. And there were actual human beings playing each one of the instruments, and it's a very human expression. And when I look back to certain videos that I made when my channel was like peaking, let's say, as thankful as I am for that time, it was quite frankly a very easy way of making a lot of content. It wasn't necessarily the most soul fulfilling way of making what more closely resembles art or the type of art that I want to make, because I would simply like pick up the phone and call a producer that I never met in person who lived like thousands of miles away from me in a different country, and I would ask him to make me a track in whatever genre I wanted to. So that's what he did. It was like literally one person programming the drums and playing the guitar himself. I don't even know how he made it, if he programmed the bass as well. I wasn't involved. It was like ordering a karaoke track every week for me to just sing over and then record a very simple video with the black backdrop. And that was it, you know? And as good as a business model maybe it might have been, after a few years, it would start like eating away at my soul because there's not the way that I look at it now. And again, if you love that era of the channel, that's great. Those videos are always going to be there for you. But you but I changed. I sort of moved away from it because now when I look back, I I find it endearing, but I also find it sort of creatively bankrupt. Because that's it. I was not involved in anything. I was just a singer singing over a heavily produced track, sort of like a karaoke thing. And now it's way harder to make, which is good because it's more human, you know? And now I'm paying more attention to the video and I am better at video editing as well. And I just like creative stuff, man. I just like expressing myself through the song, through the video as well. So sometimes you guys ask me, like, what the fuck is this goo all over your face? And I'm like, I don't know. But doesn't it look weird and sort of interesting? Like, far cooler, in my opinion, than just like a semi cute girl with like slight goth inclinations singing with whatever outfit in front of a black thing in front of a microphone, you know? That's fine for a while, but then it's like, what else can I make? You know, what else can I make? How else can I express myself? What weird things could I possibly make? And it's fair enough. Like, you risk um not pandering to most people anymore, which I think is what's happening now. But that's fine. It does make me sad how the content, the videos that speak to me so much nowadays are not the types of videos that gather the many views that I got in the past, like for Down with the Sickness or whatever. But I can't go back. I can't go back. I can't. I'm a weird person, you know? I like to experiment all over the place. Oh, Kevin, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Some people simply want artists to stay the same and never evolve. Hence, bands from the 90s who are expected to sing the same songs 40 years later. Yeah, that's for sure. And it has never been my personal taste, you know. Like I do love bands that I think remained fairly consistent over the years, like Evanescence and Korn. Like unless I'm mistaken, I haven't seen much like risk taking from them. And that's why I gravitate more towards artists like Marilyn Manson because at least from my point of view, it does seem like he truly risks losing part of his audience every time he reinvents himself. Or at least he did that a little bit more back in the day. Like he was like very gross industrial metal, and then he was like glam rock. All of his different eras, you know. V, some people like the nostalgia and find the moving on just too jarring. I have not stopped listening to Nakuna Coil and your release yesterday. Oh, thank you, girl. Yeah, but that's the funny thing, right? Some people see the moving on as too jarring, but from my personal point of view, and the truth is that the moving on took years to happen, and I couldn't do it slower. I don't think. Well, maybe some people think it's too fast. Of course, I can't foresee what people think, but from my point of view, it took years. So I don't intend to. It wasn't my goal to be too jarring, but maybe it is to some other people. That's true. V, I'm gonna stick with you whichever direction you choose to go, as long as you don't start killing people with pigeons. Delicate Mind Arts, you're way too late. I've killed so many people. But thank you. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The goo is like sometimes okay. What I do not like is the VHS style damage and too much grain. The rest I love. I've It's so rare that I add like actual VHS effects. Like you can see VHS effects on my cover of Closer and Highway to Hell. But grain I just love because I just I'm a vintage soul. I'm an ancient soul like we've established earlier. And I just love old-timey photography and I love the texture that grain gives. I'm not like I'm like, of course, I have a digital camera. Everybody has it because that's the way the world is right now. But when I watch films, digital cameras always lose to analog cameras. And that's what I try to reference every time in my videos with the grain and the out of focus edges on my videos as well, so it resembles a little bit more of like an old-timey photography. You can see that a little bit in Scarecrow's Dream and my at the studio's channel. Alex, I love the changes. I much prefer this new style than the kind of mainstream Holocene collabs, but I've been here for 10 years and I ain't leaving. Alex, that's right. And again, I am very grateful for all of the eras of my channel, and I love the era with Holocene as well, but it comes down simply to the fact that I changed and I moved on. And that's it. Like in I'm really trying now to make things that speak to me at an artistic level and things that are gonna hold up, hopefully, for a long time. Maybe it doesn't pander to many people's tastes anymore, and that's just, I have to accept that. But I also like, the other side of the coin is that the reality is that if I go back to my channel, there is a big portion of my videos that I just can't watch anymore. I find it just bad. I just can't. Like, there's nothing for me in those videos anymore. And I know that when you make something, it's not for you anymore, it's for the world. And that's totally fine. That's why those videos are public to this day. They're very much yours. So you're free to prefer them over the stuff that I make now. That's totally fine. But the stuff that I make now, I'm more concerned with how is it made? Like, is it like I don't want any any comping. I don't want any heavy processing. I don't want to I try to use the analogy of food. Like I don't want to make fast food anymore. Fast food has its place. Sometimes you crave it, sometimes it's yummy, whatever. I just don't want to make it anymore. And as much as it pains me to some degree to say, that's what I was making in the past. It was so cheap, it was so fast. There was like two humans involved in the making of this whole thing. And now I am making more like home cooked meals. It takes longer to make. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes it doesn't taste great to some people. But at least I can say that now I am heavily involved in every step of the creative process. And every time we try to bring something new, we try to add something. So, and minimally processed. So absolutely no autotune. No, not an inch of autotune. No comping. Whatever take we get at the studio, that's the take that ends up in the song, in the album, in the single, whatever it is. No comped drums, never. Just a capture, a good performance from the studio, treated minimally, and let it be like a celebration to the human creativity, you know? Because I think the market is just so oversaturated with so like over processed everything that I'm like, I just want to make something different. At the end of the day, you have to do what is right for you. V, you create art. Not everyone will like it, but as the old saying goes, you can't please everyone. That is so true. You cannot please everybody. It's weird. Some people don't like artists who have flavor. They like their bread without butter. It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, again, it is very much my opinion. It's not going to be everybody's opinion. And that's life. Oh well. If I was a dictator, it would be different, but I'm not. The old cover slash collabs were more radio friendly. That's why they got a lot more views. But radio friendly is simply not interesting for the artist. That's true. That's true. That is so true. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-mm-mm. We love the way you you what? You debone the chicken and it tastes delicious. Thank you. That means the world to me, truly. Hellsparrow, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you, thank you. It's 2026. I watch it in 4K with grain. I watch in 4K with grain looks bad. I mean, one video okay, but many. I mean, let's just agree to disagree. I cannot. I also watch it in 4K. 4K is the best. But like grain in 4K, it speaks to my soul, you know? Muriel, thank you so much for yet another donation. I have found you because of toss a coin to your Witcher video, but I love your original music, original songs more than anything else. Oh, thank you. Just give us more songs. We are ride or die for you, Queen V. Even the pigeon, even the pigeon stuff. What do you mean? Even the fact that I've killed many people with my pigeons. If that's it, well then, thank you very much for overseeing that character flaw of mine. Whenever you go French, you alienate, alienate? No, that's not it. Alienate. Alienate. the normies. That's just how it is. That's also true. So 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 true. Mm, mm, mm. And the world would be boring if we had the same opinion. That's also true. That's also a fact of life that you have to accept at some point. Do I wish I was dictator of people's tastes? Yeah. But I am trying to grow up and accept that everybody has their own views. I've been binging your music lately. Do you like your cover of Change by the Deftones? It was the song originally brought me to you. Just curious. I do like that video a lot. Yeah, yeah. That's that's one of the rare ones that still holds up to me. Like I produced everything myself. Like it took forever. But I really appreciate that one to this day. I do. The Great Poultry Dictator. Oh my god. That sounds kind of cool. I like being a poultry dictator. Yeah. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Oh my god. If I was dictator of the world, can you imagine all of the huge statues that I would get my slaves to build? These massive rock pigeons across cities. It would be magnificent. Mm-mm. I would make everybody wear a pigeon, a little brooch. Beautiful. Mm-mm. I look at it this way. Back then, you were just starting out and probably didn't know what you know now. Back then, you were also just getting out there to become known to the YouTube universe. That is true. So that is why it's not really fair to say that I have any regrets because I was doing the best I could with the tools I had at the time. And it is also very much true that your taste evolves over the years, and mine really did. Really, really did. And yeah, that's that's how it goes. Valid for world leader. Thank you, Keenan, for the support. I would love to do that. For short, I smell cult video potential here. Oh my god, Krista. Yeah, let's take all of that Prince of Egypt material that's already out there with a huge Egyptian statues and turn them into pigeons. Yeah, don't the Egyptians have the what's the name of the god that's an owl? Our god would be a pigeon. Not our god, our mascot would be a pigeon. I'm the god. Oh boy. Ooh, I have to catch up. Mr. Alex, thank you for yet another donation. Actually, Mangelis. Mangelis? Oh, the evil doctor. I don't know how you pronounce his name properly. And his entire skeleton is used at the University of Forensics in São Paulo to this day. I went to poke his skull. I want to poke his skull while I'm there. Had to send this via the site because YouTube censored this for some damn reason. Yeah, for some odd reason. It is weird that they censored him. Like, what the hell? Would you be able to do that? Do they let you do that? I don't think so. I've read that I didn't know about the whole skeleton. I read only about his skull that it is used in classes. So I don't know if you can just go there and say, "Hey, could I?" Jose, thank you so much for your donation via the website where we pay our prices as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi Violet, we love your new cover of Rebirth. Can you play What I Have Done? What I've done by Linkin Park? Let me bring that up here. Mm. And finally, yet another one. Wait, what? Jesus, man. Yet another $100 donation for Mr. Alex. What is wrong with you? Gee, Louise. Out of this world. But thank you so much. More fortunes for you. And with this, I have accumulated another hour and a half plus since the last call. So I'll be booking a new call soon, just FYI. No request. This tip is just to say, keep changing the way you do me. Keep it interesting. Love it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I have a fetish for freedom. Let me be free and make whatever. If you guys might not like every video and every song I make, but I promise you, I'll at least keep it interesting. That's my promise to you. Mr. Alex. Oh, and Krista. I'll send you the link to book your call as well, okay? 1, 2. Let's see. Buy the most disgusting flavored lollipop and have fun. What type of fun, huh? Second, the bird is behind the steering wheel. Oh my god! The dictator. The bird is behind the steering wheel. The bird calls the shots. This was so meant to be. Ovi, I think you know what kind of videos I make. There was another movement in the 30s and 40s that used a bird as a mascot, so I'll stick to that. Oh, I'm trying to inspire you to like look at a different direction. What movement was that? Oh. She has not played a single song. I have not. What should I do first? First, I should tune my guitar. Haven't done that in the longest time. Where's the pick? No, it's not too bad at all. Okay, let's start with drive. Okay. God, my guitar is not holding tuning at all. Maybe it's because these strings are a bazillion years old. That's why. All right. Sometimes I feel the fear of uncertainty sticking clear. And I can't help but ask myself how much I'll let the fear take freaking hog. Mm-mm-mm. What movement was that, you ask? Well, let me tell you all about our Lord and Savior. You managed to change the number from 200, but he was insanely popular for a good reason, the Hail V. Well, never will I ask again. Oh, Lord. Jasper, hello. Ye free. YFH, Sarah. YFH. Oh my god, Kevin. All right, Sarah, let's get to your song. Requested by none other than Alex. What key? Let's do In the Middle of a Heartbeat by Halloween. Should I do it even lower? I think so. Tell me, pretty girl, do you know who I am? Have you ever seen me as your friend? Anything we have is those hungry nights, but there's so much left unsatisfied. Oh, what is this chord? Again. Tell me, pretty girl, do you know who I am? Have you ever seen me as your friend? Anything we have is those hungry nights, but there's so much left unsatisfied. All those little things you told me ain't good enough to show me that's we're gonna make it through the time. I found out in the middle of a heartbeat, and I know that I'm doing right. Together we are still so far apart. I found out in the middle of a heartbeat, and the more I try to be your light, I can't get any closer to your heart. Yeah. Now that I'm afraid just to ask for more, I'm still waiting as I did before. If you only say that it's not too late, we could then rely upon our fate. All those little things you tell me could bear enough to show me that we're gonna make it through the time. I found out in the middle of a heartbeat, and I know that I'm doing right. Together we are still so far apart. I found out in the middle of a heartbeat, and the more I try to be your light, I can't get any closer to your freaking Ha. Oh, I love this song. I love this song. I cannot explain to you the levels of angst that I went through at like, how old was I? 13, 12, 13, listening to this song on YouTube. And the only video available for this song on YouTube at the time, I don't know why, it was this random video by a fan, and it was like a still image of like a field. And I'm like, oh, this is the best. I did a reading of my favorite book yesterday in the story time group. Did you? Apparently, it was not too popular. People have no taste, I tell you. Well, just like some people don't like my music anymore. Some people don't like that book of yours. Uh, potato, you know? He failed to mention it was his version of a temper tantrum because I wouldn't read him spookies. That's quite the temper tantrum. I'm limited by an amount of characters I can type in the donations. What did you want to say, huh? Oh my lord. Oh my god. I hope to god the police never knocks at my door. Or the government for that matter. Mr. Paul Puson, thank you so much, sir, for your donation via the website where we pay our pals. Thank you for your $25 donation. You get a fortune. You get a violet fortune. You said, howdy, you highly original, non-pandering artist slash world leader to be. 3 long shots for today. Love Song for a Vampire by Annie Lennox. Oh my god. Or I'm Not in Love by 10cc. What is that? 10cc? Or Thank You by Alanis. If not, maybe Scarecrow's Dream or any original. Dang. Am I able to play Scarecrow's Dream? I wasn't the one playing guitar for our cover of it. Let me check out Scarecrow's Dream. If not, I'll just play Hold Me Close. Ah! There we go. A fortune for you, sir. She's watching over you. Let's see Scarecrow's Dream. Funny thing that happened. The same day that I was recording Scarecrow's Dream for Jose Maria. Sorry, for Kenneth. Scarecrow's Dream for Kenneth and Rebirth for Jose Maria. It was like the first time that I ever sung the word scarecrow, I think, because Scarecrow's Dream, it's in the title, but it has the word scarecrow. But also in Rebirth, also has the word scarecrow. So it was like an odd coincidence, you know? I don't know why that stood out to me. It was like 10 fucking thousand chords. That's why I didn't play the song. Now I remember. Yeah, let's do Hold Me Close. What, V, you want me to read a few chapters? I got it both in English and German. I can add some rain and thunderstorm effects if you wish. That's a question. Like, that's quite ASMR of you to offer me, like, you read me, like, something with the sound of rain and thunder in the back, especially if you do, like, very quietly, like, very, like, relaxing, in a relaxing, whispery way. But it's like, this is a public book. And it's a book that is available in, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but most countries, still to this day, to be purchased. So if you did this ASMR channel on YouTube where you read this book, would you be even allowed? I'm not saying you shouldn't be allowed. I think you should, but YouTube is very sensitive. So it's just a curiosity thing on my end. You know? I'm not asking, but I'm just wondering. But jokes aside, I am curious to read that book. I am. Sarah. Alex! Alexander Richaud. We're gonna do Hold Me Close, right? Let me do Hold Me Close, and then I'll get to Mate's request to kidify Red Hot Chili Peppers' Other Side. Let's see how that would sound. By the way, Alex, since you know everything, could you teach me how to get my phone not to be so ungodly slow? I know that my memory is almost full, so I've been trying to delete everything that I don't need, especially apps. But still, it's fucking unbearable. Let's do it. Now imagine this song with me plus the bean tones. Hold me close to you, till the sky turns blue. If a ghost tries pulling off our sheets, hold me close to you. This is a haunted house. We'll never leave this place. It's easy to ignore all the ghouls when I inhale in your embrace. Rain and hail outside. It sounds like cheering crowds. We dance around the halls, lifting up the dust like little stormy clouds. Hold me close to you, till the sky turns blue. If a demon scratches at the door, hold me close to you. Centuries have passed, but we are still the same. We'll dance on the I got the lyrics wrong. Our names. Hold me close to you, till the sky turns blue. I will never, ever let you go. Hold me close to you. I will never, ever let you go. Hold me close to you. That was the worst rendition of Hold Me Close. But that's fine. You know why it was the worst? Because in the middle of the song, I just started thinking about my sinus infection symptoms and how they are starting to come back a little bit. So I need to remind myself to do like a nasal wash after stream with the neti pot. Have you guys ever done that? It's a crazy thing. Feels like you're drowning yourself, but it's like a positive thing. Just a curiosity thing on my end. Yeah, yeah, Shrivi. I can ASMR read it to you for fun. My greatest wish would be to own an autograph. Okay. You know what? I don't know if I've ever told you this. It sounds like something that I should have said. But cuz during our last call we were talking a lot about the bar and the thing our antique shopping for the bar. Our favorite antique shop, the one which we bought so many things from because we love the owners. They're very, oh my god, they're the loveliest old couple ever. We got so many things for our studio, so many things for the bar as well. One time we went there, we were shopping for something, and then I noticed how they had this old-timey revolver um behind glass. It was a very beautiful frame, and behind the glass was this revolver. And I couldn't read the little sign underneath because it had a little sign with some information like inside of the glass. And it was like a really cool piece of decoration. And I asked about it because I'm like, oh, like what if we got it for the bar? And he said, there's no way of me verifying this. But he said that it wasn't for sale and that revolver belonged to Hitler. And I'm like, no way, really? Really? Oh, that's so wow. And uh I other times when I came back to the store, the revolver wasn't there anymore. So I don't know if he moved it. I don't know if he sold it, that piece of shit. But that happened. But he said it wasn't for sale. So either somebody made a really good offer and he just did it, he just sold it, or he's keeping it somewhere else. But that's what he said. Krista, he read that book, so as punishment, I did a dramatic reading of the lyrics of Exile by Taylor Swift. How about you? Oh my god. I love the way you guys punish yourselves. Punish each other. Sarah threatened to request Evanescence if I didn't request something else. So I don't know, play some Bob Dylan. Oh, you guys. Jeez Louise. Let me open change here, but I gotta get to other side. um Kidified, of course, for Mate. Sarah, what the fuck? I've always wondered about those nasal rinse things. I have congestion problems from hell, have all my life. I would 100% recommend it. It is uncomfortable, but it helps like nothing else. Some people cannot deal with the neti pot. If you don't know what the neti pot is, it's just like it's this genie lamp that you fill with water, and then you put one end in one nostril, and then you tilt your head to the side, and then you fill your head with water so it drains through the other nostril, and it cleans your sinus like nothing else. Some people cannot do it with a neti pot, and they instead prefer to do it with a bottle that you can squeeze inside so you can keep your head forward. Because Rick is one of those people. Because what happens to him is that if he bends his head to the side, the water will go to his ears, and that's no good. So see what works for you. But oh my god, try it. It feels awful. It feels like you're drowning. Your eyes are gonna water. Your mouth is gonna salivate. It's an awful experience. But after you like blow your nose, you're like, so this is what it feels like to breathe, and it's amazing. That's what I'm gonna do today. There is no way in hell he had Mr. H's revolver, since Mr. H had a Luger, not a revolver. What the salesman, Jewish or black, either way, he was a liar. I don't know what a Luger is. It looks like a revolver to me, as in it's like a handgun, a small gun. Again, there's no way of me verifying this. That's what he said. It was like the tip was very skinny, I remember. Okay. So, kiddified version of Other Side by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I know. I know.
That'd be higher.
I know.
Okay.
How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't believe it's bad. Slitting my throat is all I ever. I heard your voice through a photograph. I thought it up and brought up the past. Once you know you can never go back, I gotta take it on the other side. Centuries are what it meant to me. A cemetery where I buried the seed. Stranger things never change my mind. I gotta take it on the other side. Take it on the other side. Take it on. Take it on. How long will I slide? I separate my side. I don't believe it's fate. I sitting my throat is all I ever. Pour my knife into a paper cup. The ashtray's full and I'm spilling my guts. She wants to She wants to know, am I still a slut? I've gotta take it on the other side. Starlet and what the Scarlet starlet and she's in my bed. A candidate for a soulmate blade. Push the trigger and pull the thread. I gotta take it on the other side. Take it on the other side. Take it on. Take it on. How long will I stride? Separate my side. I don't believe it's bad. Slitting my throat is all I ever. Turn me on and take me for a ride. Burn me on and leave me. Oh, that's not it. Turn me on, take me for a hard ride. Burn me out, leave me on the other side. I am a jelly that it's not my friend. I tear it down, and it is gonna How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't believe it's bad. Slitting my throat is all I ever had. I don't believe it's bad. Slitting my throat is all I ever.
It's like this kid is a hardcore smoker. That's what it sounds like. This kid has seen some shit. Oh, the tension in your throat. That's what she said. It is unbelievable the amount of tension you need to put on your throat to keep up with the kid's voice throughout an entire song. Lord. Yeah, Mr. H's Luger is not recovered. Is not recovered. Thin barrel. He had a golden Walther PP. That's I'm 10. I'm sorry. That sold for over 1 million USD a while back to a private collector. Fun fact, that gun was the inspiration for its 007 golden gun. I gotta watch that. 169% awesomeness, no pre-cut commercialism here. Oh my god. Oh. Gotta stretch out that throat. That's what she said. That's what he said to her. When are you gonna create a new song about another one based on Greek mythology? I don't know. I am unpredictable. I don't know. Wildflower by Billie Eilish. I don't know that one. My god, man. Billie Eilish is annoyingly all over the place. It's not that I dislike her. I do find her annoying at a personal level, but I do like her music. But it's just like she reached such a level of fame that she is everywhere. I'll be honest. I unfollowed Nat Geo because she was all over their page. I'm like, I just want to see nature. I don't want to see Billie Eilish. Oh, okay, girl. Hello. Thank you so much for your $100 donation. Thank you, Sarah. You get 2 Violet Fortunes assigned poster and a FaceTime call. Thank you. You said, "Hey Violet, can you play Going Under by Evanescence, please, and dedicate it to Alex?" Love from Sarah. I knew it. Of course I can. Let's see your messages, Sarah. 1, 2. Okay. Order pho tonight. Order some pho tonight. Order pho tonight. If you don't know how to spell pho, it's P-H-O. Order some pho tonight. It's gonna make you feel better. Second, wash the fish bowl for a clear view. Well, wash your pho bowl for a yummier experience. What the hell? Going under. Oh, excuse me. Oof. Which one is right? These chord sheets look odd. Da, 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 da. To answer your question about your phone, stop using iPhone and your problem is solved. But try to clear the cache of each app. But then they're gonna forget about me. I like it when they remember me. Hold on. Let us do change first since Krista requested it, and then we're gonna get to going under. watched you change into a fly. I looked away. You were on fire. I watched you change in you. It's like you never had wings. Now you feel so alive. I watched you change. I took you home. Set you on the glass. Pulled off your wings. I watched you change. It's like you never had wings. Now you feel so alive. I watched you change. It's like you never had wings. It's like you never. I look at the cross, then I look away. Give you the gun now. Throw me away. I watched you change you. It's like you never had wings. Now you feel so alive. I watched you change. Now you feel alive. You feel alive. I watched you change. It's like you never had wings. It's like you never had wings. Yay! Freaking hell. Great song. Now you feel alive. I can see Mustache Man having a gold pistol. I can also see the Orange Man having one as well. He loves everything gold. How about my request for Dylan to not have to listen to Evanescence and clearing the cache won't make the app forget you? That's data. So what's the cache? Oh. I'll do it. I'll clear all of my cache. Cannot stand this slow ass phone. Slow, slow, slow. So now we have the Bob Dylan. Whoa. Do I know any Bob Dylan songs? Blowing in the Wind? How many words to be goodbye? Oh, what an annoying chord shape. No, thank you. Ah, that's better. Yes. Now we have Bob Dylan versus Evanescence. I love you both dearly, so I'm gonna have to do both. Mm. Oh my god. My nemesis. It's this dang dog. Ah, where is my YouTube page? Ah, I can't see you guys anymore. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. Okay. So, all right. Alex asked for it first, so let's start with the Bob Dylan song and then let's get to Evanescence. Shut up! You piece of shit. Let's do Blowing in the Wind. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? And how many times must a cannonball strike before they're forever dead? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? Just how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? Just how many years must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is Oh, have you guys seen the Bob Dylan biopic with Timothy Chalamet? Is it worth it at all? Cache is shadow memory, so like preloaded images and stuff, so it takes up a crap ton of memory. And I'll be there soon to change your strings. Get Tiger, don't you worry, you poor guitar. Yeah, Get Tiger needs a spa day. Need some uh like wood conditioner. I don't know the technical name. We need to replace the strings and clean it because it's so dirty, poor thing. It's being used, okay? Like a good slut. Blowing in the wind always makes me think of Mr. H. Want me to turn that neighbor dog of yours into a pair of slippers to go with your bag? Oh my god, I would love to. It's not even that I want it to die. I just want it to move somewhere else. Because I hate the dog because he is like such a piece of shit. But of course he is a piece of shit because his owners are like what do you expect? It's like a massive, it's I don't know if it is a German Shepherd, but it looks like a German Shepherd. It is that big. And it's a small apartment. That dog must be going crazy. Like feels trapped. All right. Now, Sarah, it is time for Evanescence. Let me see if I remember how. Let's rehearse this together. Now I will tell you what I've done for you. The 50,000 tears I've cried, screaming, deceiving, and bleeding for you. And you still won't hear me going under. Don't want your hand this time, I'll save myself. Maybe I'll wake up for once, not tormented daily, defeated by you. Just when I thought I'd reached the bottom, done again. I'm going under, drowning you. I'm falling forever. I've got to break through. Going under, blurring and stirring the truth and the lies. So I don't know what's real and what's not. Always confusing the thoughts in my head, so I can trust myself anymore. Again, I'm going under, drowning you. I'm falling forever. I've got to break through. my god. Not 169%, but almost. My voice is not that potent today to really support myself up there. It would move to heaven. It would move to heaven. I could bring my kit, remove the Oh, now we're talking about the guitar. Okay, I thought you were still talking about the dog. I'm gonna bring my kit, remove the frets, and give the guitar a deep clean. File down the frets, take him apart, clean, put him back together. It takes a day, but I got time. Thank God you're talking about the guitar, not about the dog anymore. Sure, let's do that. So go on and squeeze at me. Hello, did you start earlier or did I arrive super late? You arrived super late. Juan, how dare you? You're in Mexico, in the calor, and you arrived late. Unacceptable. Go. Because if V is conflicted about choosing between you, she may as well go to the dark side and choose me. Manson. We still have some songs that I should have done that I have not yet. For example, What I've Done by Linkin Park. How in the fuck would Manson be a compromise someone I like less than Evanescence? Alex. It must be such a sad life to not enjoy Manson's music. Oh well. What a sad... All right. How should I do what I've done? So high. No. Okay. In this fair world, there's no blood, there's no alibi. 'Cause I've drawn regret from the truth of 1,000 eyes. So let mercy come and wash away what I've done. I'll face myself to cross out what I've become. Embrace myself and let go of what I've done. Put to rest what you thought of me, while I cling this slate with a hands of uncertainty. So let mercy come and wash away what I've done. I'll face myself to cross out what I've become. Embrace myself and let go of what I've done. R.I.P. Chester, my god. What song is this? Linkin Park's What I've Done. Have you guys seen the Michael Jackson biopic? I think I'm gonna watch it. I've been seeing so many positive reviews, especially about the performances. I think I'm gonna go see it. But I'd be curious to hear you guys' opinions. Yeehaw, Sarah. 6,600 is a 6% Keenan. Thank you. Why did you call me when you're high? Arctic Monkeys or Marilyn Manson heart-shaped glasses? I don't know. Why'd you call me when you're high? I do know. Do I want to know? By the Arctic Monkeys, of course. And heart-shaped glasses, Krista. Should we do it? The one in the cinema? Yes. I'm going to wait until it's streaming somewhere. Krista, that was my thought as well. But I've been hearing so many people say that you should watch it in a big screen. Like it's one of those that you should take advantage of the big screenness of the theater and the sound system as well. So I might go see it. Sad life, girl. You've barely heard any songs at all. Not even Ballroom Blitz. With some expansion, most would agree that Manson is 5 out of 10 at best. Humor, I'm just being a dick. He has some 8 out of 10 songs like Deep Six, right? Have we ever been able to find other songs that you like of his as much as Deep Six? Don't remember. All I know is that his tour so far only includes the US and Europe. And I am waiting and waiting and waiting for him to add Brazil so I can go see him. Where's my coffee? Krista, I think we should do it. Heart-shaped glasses, one of my favorites. My god. That whole album, Eat Me, Drink Me, oh my god. I grew up with it. Little 13-year-old me. I had the physical album and I transferred it to my iPod. But I think my favorite out of that album is still You and Me and the Devil Makes Three. Oh my god, the vibes, the vibes. Okay, let's do it. She reminds me of a one in school. When I was cutting, she was dressed in white. And I couldn't take my eyes on her, but that's not what I took off that night. She'll never cover up what we did with her dress. No, she said, kiss me, it'll heal, but it won't forget. Kiss me, it'll heal, but it won't forget. I don't mind you keeping me on pins and needles. If I could stick to you and you stick me too, just don't break my heart, and I won't break your heart-shaped glasses. Little girl, you should close your eyes. That blue is getting me high and making me low. She reminds me of a one I knew that cut up the negatives of my life. And I couldn't take my hands off her. She wouldn't let me be anywhere but inside. I don't mind you keeping me on pins and needles. If I could stick to you and you stick me too. Just don't break my heart. Then I won't break your heart-shaped glasses. Little girl, you should close your eyes. That blue is getting me high. Don't break my heart. And I won't break your heart-shaped glasses. Little girl, you should close your eyes. That blue is getting me high and making me love. She'll never cover up what we did with her dress. No. She said, kiss me, it will heal, but it won't forget. Kiss me, it will heal, but it won't forget. I don't mind you keeping me on pins and needles. If I could stick to you and you stick me too. Just don't break my heart. And I won't break your heart-shaped glasses. Little girl, you should close your eyes. That blue is getting me high. Don't break my heart. I won't break your heart-shaped glasses. Little girl, you should close your eyes. That blue is getting me high and making me low. That blue is getting me high and making me low. That blue is getting me high and making me low. Yeehaw! Thanks for today, V. If there is any time left for one last song, could you please do Once Upon a December? It's pure magic in your voice, Alex. Out. God, I think I tapped the microphone. I'll save that for Wednesday because I really gotta get going. Your girl has gotta wash her nose and then get to work. Lots of work to do. If I want to become world leader and spread the pigeon word, I gotta get to work. But let's open, remind me, let's open with Once Upon a December on Wednesday. And again, this Wednesday, I'll do the stream earlier. I don't know if I can yet, but I'll try my best to do it even earlier so it's not super late to you Eastern Europeans, okay? My people, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. We did like I think a full hour of pure hangout and then a full hour of mostly songs. So quite a fun balance, if I do say so myself. I say that as if it was like completely up to me. But thank you guys for making this stream what it was. It was super fun. I liked it. I hope you liked it too. And I'll see you on Wednesday. And I haven't said this in a while, but if you could, and if you want to expand on the Violet universe, check out the link that I have in the description down below because it is a link that contains every link of mine that you'll ever need. Links to Patreon where you can get the most amount of stuff for the same price. Links to our merch store if you want to become like a pigeon, a member of the Pigeon Society. That is very much a possibility. And all of my social media as well. And let's make things fun. Go to my latest upload, Rebirth, on my channel, and leave a comment that says Pigeon Society. So I know you came specifically from this stream, and I'll reply to it. Okay. You guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Let's sing together. Goodbye, moonman. Goodbye, moonman. Goodbye, moonman. Goodbye, moonman. Oh, goodbye.